welcome to Creative Vibes. And today what we're going to go over is the Fisherman's Rib. Hence the name Fisherman's Rib, because to me this looks like the scales on a fish. So maybe that's why they called it Fisherman's Rib. So this is a very beginner friendly stitch. It's reversible, so it's the same on the front and the back. It's a 2-row repeat consisting of knits, purls, and the knit below technique. So I will include those videos if you do need a refresher in any of those. It's very stretchy. I would say this is going to be great for scarves, blankets, sweaters. It just has that nice, bulky stretchiness to it. So grab your needles, grab your yarn, come on back, and we'll get right into learning how to do the Fisherman's Rib. So to cast on for the Fisherman's Rib, you'll need to cast on in odd numbers. So for this tutorial, I casted on 13 stitches, but you cast on as many as you need to for your pattern. Just make sure if you want to do the Fisherman's Rib that it's in odd numbers, okay? So for the first, I wouldn't call it a row, but just for your first setup row, you'll need to just purl all your stitches. So let's go over here, switch over here. Make sure your yarn in front. So the setup row just establishes a foundation so that you can begin your Fisherman's Rib, okay? So we are going to have our yarn in the front, purl all your stitches, and I will see you at the end of the row. So now that you have all your purl stitches on your needle for your setup row, you're going to start the actual pattern for the Fisherman's Rib. So row 1 is going to be knit 1, then you'll do what's between the parentheses or the asterisks, purl 1, knit below, do that up into your last 2 stitches, and those 2 last stitches are going to be purl 1, knit 1. So let's begin. Get my yarn. So you're going to knit that first stitch. Get your tail out of your way. Knit that first stitch. Okay. Then you're going to purl 1. Then knit below. Purl 1, knit below. Purl 1, knit below, purl 1, knit below, purl 1, knit below. And your first row is always the toughest. That's with anything. So now we're at our last 2 stitches. We're going to purl, and then just a regular knit. Okay, that's row 1. Row 2, you're already kind of set up for what you need to do because your yarn is in the front. So you're going to do what's between the asterisks, which is purl 1, knit below. Do that all the way up into your last stitch, which is just going to be purl 1. So let's try it. So you're going to, yarn's already in front, so you're going to purl, purl 1, yarn to the back, you're going to knit below. And if it pops out, that's fine. Knit below. Don't split your yarn. Purl 1. Knit below. Purl 1. Knit below. Purl 1. And knit below. Purl. Knit below. Purl. Knit below. And your last stitch right here is just going to be regular purl. Switch over, and that's the 2-row repeat. You're just going to keep knitting up until your desired length. So to bind off, so let's say this is one that I've knitted up a little bit further than what you've seen previously. So let's say this is as far as you want to go and you just want to bind off. So with this, the Fisherman's Rib, you're going to bind off in pattern. And this is what I mean when I say bind off in pattern. So let me just make sure I got enough yarn here to do what I need to do. All right, so you're going to knit 1 and just regular purl. These are just regular knits and purls, right? Then you're going to go in, just up, oops, don't lose it, up and over to bind off, okay? You're going to knit. So whatever the stitches that you see before you, that's what you're going to do. So this next stitch is a purl. So you're going to do that. Hold on to it, go up and over. Boom. Next stitch is a knit. As you see here, just go in regular knit. You don't have to knit below or anything. Pick it up and over. And that's how you bind off in pattern. You just follow along on whatever stitch you see. So this one will be a knit, so on and so forth. So that's how you would bind off. So that's how you do the Fisherman's Rib Stitch. And with the bind off, so you know how to bind off when you're done on your straight needles. If you want to do this with circular needles, it is a little bit different. I will do a video on that at some point, but the pattern is different. But that's how patterns are usually with, well, not usually, let me not say that. Sometimes patterns are different on straight and circular. So I had to learn that in my journey with knitting. Everything is not the same, but try it. I would love to see what you have made. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next tutorial. Happy knitting.